Ciao, buongiorno, sì, grazie.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on Small Screen Shakedown. Ever heard about Pawn Stars? Well, it's an American reality show solely based on purchasing and selling items concerning history. The included items might be gold, diamonds, electronics, televisions, tools, or antiques, things like that. The shop is known worldwide as the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, run by a family of 4 individuals since 1989, yet they've made some amazing deals that need to be discussed. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our videos. Okay, let's begin. Number 1. Exploded die pack of a $10 bills. Businesses should be legitimate. A guy named Stagg walked in with one of the novelty items that can rarely be found. He offered an exploded $10 bill die pack to Rick, one of the dealers. He claimed that these fake stacks are used along with the real money during the time of a bank robbery so that it can expose the criminal. Rick had done a deal while purchasing those stacks for $175.
No,
Okay.
he just runs the bank.
Why wasn't this ever shipped back to the Federal Reserve?
Number 2. Jimi Hendrix guitar. A guy with a guitar came in claiming it was one of the pieces from Jimi Hendrix's collection. Rick called in an expert who confirmed its authenticity and claimed it to be the '63 Olympic white Fender Stratocaster. The seller didn't want to deal lower than $750,000, and Rick was planning to earn a profit. Meanwhile, Rick ultimately offered $600,000, but came to know that the guitar is made out there in the market already, so they didn't come to an agreement.
That it could potentially fetch $1 million at an auction. I can't leave that much money on the table.
Number 3. Counterfeit €10 bill. A guy with counterfeit money of fake €10 bills came in. Chum, a guy from the pawn shop, recognized it as a piece of art by British artists. Even though the other guy from the pawn shop claimed it to be fake, but somehow he agreed to call in an expert who confirmed that this note is a defaced tanner. However, they agreed to make a deal of $400.
These damn kids don't know what in the hell they're talking about. Trying to pass off counterfeit money as art?
Number 4. First edition book by Giordano Bruno. Rick and Chumlee visited a rare bookstore in Italy in search of the first edition of a book by Giordano Bruno, a so-called martyr of science. Believe it or not, Rick actually found the book, but the seller was asking for $120,000. After some negotiations, they ended up making a deal at $100,000, which is unbelievable.
Yes, maybe it's the best piece in my bookshop.
Can I see it?
Number 5. Smurfs cartoon collection. Who doesn't like Smurfs? Well, a man came with a trunk full of Smurf cartoon toys, which he claimed that he had collected over the course of 15 years. Further, he asked for $12,000. An expert came in and checked everything and set a price of $6,000 to $7,000. Corey, a guy from the pawn shop, didn't want to buy it, but they made a deal of $25,000.
My favorite TV show was The Smurf, and it took me 15 years to collect them.
Number 6. Oilfield wooden barrel. One guy named Craig brought in a Pennsylvania Oilfield barrel and asked for $50,000. Doesn't that sound like a lot of money? Well, Rick liked the neat piece of history, so he offered $1,000. Can you believe that? Eventually in Pawn Stars, you might not get to fall off such a huge difference. Can you imagine? Craig said that his final offer would be $2,000, but nevertheless, they ended up making an offer at $1,500.
Anything equal. I'm hoping to get, 50 grand out of this thing. Who knows?
Number 7. First World War medical kit. What's the purpose of using an antique medical kit? Anyhow, a man named Bob came in with one of the professional medical kits from the German army. Bob asked for $10,000 for that kit, but Rick instead offered $2,000. And they eventually met at $2,800. Well, that's what the expert's supposed to be doing.
This is a very comprehensive kit. You had everything you needed here for a proper surgery.
Number 8. Original Batman utility belt. Plenty of people have brought rare toys, but one of the customers shocked them all while bringing up the original Batman utility belt from 1966. She asked for $17,000 initially, but when Rick's expert claimed these belts are a holy grail for Batman, that made them deal at $11,500, and that's quite a big difference.
My belt, I'm gonna buy a new car. I really need a new car.
Number 9. Handmade Booze by Paul Revere. Some deals by Pawn Stars have left us speechless, considering this is one of them. Rick flew to DC to meet his premium client, who offered him a set of handmade booze for a whopping $100,000. Rick wanted to pay $75,000, but eventually ending up paying $85,000.
He wants $100,000 for the Paul Revere spoons. And
Number 10. Faberge Spider Brooch. Rick surprises everyone more often, and this time he did when a woman came in with a piece of jewelry naming it a Faberge Spider Brooch and asked for just $2,000. After that, Rick had it examined and realized it was really worth $15,000, which is 8 times more than what she asked for. And the real price was actually $80,000. Pawn Stars has always shocked the audience with their deals and how they manage to set prices low. This is incredibly amazing, don't you think? And with that, that brings us to the end of the video. We really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then let us know by liking the video. Stick around for more amazing content and we'll see you soon. So until then, take care and goodbye.